Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. Kevin Harlan here alongside Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. Take a look at the Jazz. I know they would have liked a better start, but they're 10th in the conference right now.
And you know, for the Jazz, they're one of those teams that hasn't quite figured it out this year. A lot of talent, a lot of heart, but nothing to put them up on that next level.
You know, it's got to be frustrating for them. You can't dwell on the past. You've got to think forward, work together, and play for one another.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. They've got Kevin Huerter, Bruzelis out there with Vucevic. Then it's Josh Giddey, and it's Jones in at the point. And for the Jazz, we've got George. Nurkic is out there with Markkanen, and it's Hendricks in at the 4. Well, Greg, I hope you're ready. We're going to be cranking our heads back and forth, watching these teams race up and down the floor all game long.
And this is the definition of an exciting matchup. Don't be shocked if the 24-second clock doesn't come into play. They like to keep the pace fast.
Boy, it looked like the defense was perfectly positioned, outstanding contest, and Josh Giddey says, I don't care, I'm scoring anyway.
Pass to Hendricks. And the 3 off target. Here's Jones. Hendricks pulls it in. Outside, Markkanen. And Markkanen throws it down.
I love it when Markkanen decides to throw it down. Show some fire on that finish.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Here's Jones. Count it.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
For Utah, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's George, and that one no good to start him off on the night. Outside, Jones, and Vucevic kicks to Jones. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Three-pointer. Pass to Herter. The three. The rebound by the Jazz. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Well, the kind of low-energy effort they played with all night will make a coach absolutely crazy. You can't win if you don't play quality defense.
Now, here's Markkanen. He's coming off a 40-point game against Atlanta.
And the other thing, guys, he really got after it on the backboards. What a complete game for this guy.
I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, the Jazz have traded away a lot of their veterans. All-star Lauri Markkanen still remains. After a down-shooting season a year ago, perhaps he needs to build his value back up around the league before they would consider moving him.
He can heat up in a hurry, that's for sure. We appreciate the update. Thanks, Shams. Utah leading. Here's Mikhailu. Makes it off the glass.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Here's Giddey. And we know he can score. He's averaging around 21.5 points a game. Jones, the pass to Giddey. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Giddey's got 5.
Boy, Giddey, if he becomes a knockdown three-point shooter, you will not be able to guard this guy.
Last game for the Bulls, it was a loss to the Pistons. Here's George, and Jones sends it back. On the wing, Giddey. Pass to Jones. Here's Buzelis. Jones with it. Now guarded by Nurkic. Herter kicks to Giddey. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. And so Markkanen will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. This is their first chance to take a look at the Bulls this season. Nurkic just screen on Jones. And finished off by Nurkic.
That's just about size right there. Big Nurk, get up and get down.
Bulls trail by 3. Pass to Giddey. And here's Herter outside. Rebound by Nurkic.
We call that lockdown perimeter defense against an excellent three-point shooter.
It's good. 6 points for him.
Come on now, that's easy money.
Here's Giddey. 5 points in the game. No good with the layup.
Listen, things aren't going his way right now, but listen, you just keep going. Keep working at it.
Hendricks can't get it to go. Chicago's gone a meager 1 of 6 from three-point land since we got started tonight.
Okay, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim. Chicago shooting their first free throw of the night here. On the free throw, no good. And Greg, while they need more star talent, the Bulls have had only one top 5 pick in the last 17 seasons.
Yeah, it's like being on the treadmill of mediocrity, right? When that's the case, you've got to outperform your draft position. They've had some good picks in that time, but really no all-star.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter's feel, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's George. Scoreless thus far.
Well, this is where Markkanen's feel for the game. You can put him in pick and roll. He is going to find a way to score.
Giddey goes in, and he makes good on the layup. And Utah has possession. Pass to Mikhailu. His three-pointers off the mark.
I'm not sure he expected to be that wide open and yet somehow comes away empty.
And it's blocked. Now, here is George. Some stats for him. He averages over 21 points a game.
And you lay that pass out there just like a great quarterback. Let your teammate run to it.
Vucevic with it. Now defended by Markkanen. And Vucevic kicks to Herter. Bulls moving the ball around. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. George George looking over the floor. Nurkic the pass to George. Off target from three-point range.
Not a single shot has gone down this period. It is the very definition of ice cold.
Pass to Herter. Lets it go with a three. A rebound by the Jazz.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up the three-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up.
Now, here is George. Nothing on the board.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end. Certainly, he cannot buy a bucket right now.
All the officials are all over that.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
Yeah, he's at 81% from the line, and when we've had a chance to see him, he's had great form and continues to look confident.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. So Utah ends up going with a new group. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new grouping. Smith checked in for Vucevic. Williams comes in for Buzelis. Dosunmu, he's checked in for Josh Giddey. And it's Carter in for Trey Jones. And the second free throw, good. And Greg, the Bulls have said they're leaning towards building with depth, saying that star teams are more vulnerable to injury.
Well, they don't yet have a bona fide big-time star on this roster, so if you ask me, that might be a case of sour grapes.
Here's Dosunmu following the bucket by the Jazz. That one goes in.
Well, these are the plays he's looking to make every single trip up the floor. Very offensive-minded guy.
And Love has it in the corner. Sinks the three-pointer.
Boy, they've got Kevin Love in catch-and-shoot situations. Turn the lights out. He's that good.
Carter kicks to Herter. Here's Dosunmu. Trying to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. Bailey passes to Collier. Pass to Bailey. And finished off by Bailey.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick. No rotation. My goodness.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
For three, Smith. And so it's Utah in the driver's seat. Up 8 points at the end of the quarter. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central part of their offense. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Utah.
They have started this game looking to push the tempo, and it's working for them. Great job of scoring in transition.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
Bailey out there with Kyle Filipowski. Then it's Collier. And it's Sheboy in at the center position. That's the group for Utah getting going here in the second. Here's Collier, defended by Dosunmu. On the clock. Collier, that's good. Collier's got the first basket of the second quarter for Utah.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Pass to Dosunmu. And here is Williams. Back to Dosunmu. Now Carter. Launches it. Rebounded by Bailey. Here's Collier. There's the three. No good that time.
Boy, not much defensive pressure on that three, but he still couldn't make it.
Here's Phillips. Goes back up. And with that, the Utah lead is cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Smith.
You know, so quick, so twitchy. Jalen Smith, go ahead.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. The Bulls are going younger. Coach Billy Donovan said, we don't want to be just stuck in the middle. There's no question about that, but it's always about the integrity of competition. The building out part is identifying guys that are going to help us move forward. Back to you.
Taking the long view. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. Pass to Sensabaugh. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Jazz passing it around. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Fires it up. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Smith right side. Phillips the pass to Smith. Now here's Dosunmu. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. A different look for Utah. Hendricks is checked in, and it's Markkanen in for Baylor. Here's Herter. 6 points for him. Fires for 3. And again, Chicago. No good. Herter against Markkanen. From outside the arc, it's rebounded by Giddey. Giddey's got 4 rebounds in this game. Greg, we have another up-and-comer from down under, Josh Giddey.
I mean, a lot of young talent coming to the NBA by way of Australia. Their great skill development program showing in Giddey, who stands 6'8", but plays like a small point guard.
Pass to Filipowski. Here's Collier. And here's Markkanen. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Markkanen's got the lead up to 10 now for the Jazz.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
You can see the long, lengthy frame of Josh Giddey on display.
I'd like to thank AT&T for bringing us that spectacular look from their Connected Cam. Utah's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Pass to Hendricks. Now, here's Markkanen. Offensive rebound. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Giddey. And a quick look at some of the numbers for Josh Giddey.
And, guys, it hasn't been pretty for him in the past 5 games. He's having one of those scoring slumps that all players go through at some point in the season. But I know he hadn't lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
Jusuf Nurkic. He's checked in for the Jazz. Over to the left wing. Pass to Mikhailuk. Just 5 on the clock. Markkanen missing again. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Only given up 6 here in this quarter, and that one is good.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And Doris, I heard a famous coach talking about, quote, the human nature things that a team has to beat before they even get on the court. Can you talk about that?
Oh, Kevin, it's such a great point. So, for instance, is the team in it collectively? Do they care who's getting the shots, the rebounds, and the attention from the media? Or are they about the team and collective success? Human nature is a part of this.
Pass to Hendricks. Now Markkanen. He's defended by Herter. Releases. Another miss by Utah.
Boy, this guy has completely lost his focus. Nothing working.
Jones finds Herter. Stolen by George. Now Markkanen for the 3. That falls. Nice speed that time from George. George has got assist number 5 here tonight.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
George with the ball. Defended by Giddey. Knocked away. Fires to the hoop. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And this is why many are excited about Giddey's future, showing how dangerous he can be on offense.
Utah leading by 6. Pass to Mikhailuk. And Utah another 3.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass.
Jones drives in and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
He struggled mightily at the free throw line in their last game.
Vucevic checked in for the Bulls. Buzelis comes in for Patrick Williams.
He does a great job of drawing contact and getting himself to the line, something he didn't do in the first period.
Jones for 3. Utah with the rebound. Nurkic has got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Hendricks. Here's Mikhailuk. Over Giddey. A nice shot by Mikhailuk. Mikhailuk's got the lead up to 10 now for Utah.
Bang, bang. Doesn't get much simpler than that.
There's 1:59 left here in the second. And here is Giddey. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Got that bucket in no time at all. Herter's got 9.
These kinds of defensive breakdowns drive coaches crazy.
And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust.
The numbers for Nurkic, and he's in the top 20 in steals, bringing that focus and intensity at both ends.
And you mentioned how powerful he is on the boards, going full throttle at both ends every play, really helping his team compete for wins. Here's Markkanen, 11 points in the game. Hendricks passes to George. Here's Markkanen. He's defended by Herter. Outside, Markkanen. Pass to George. Nurkic setting the pick for George. 5 on the clock. And finished off by Nurkic.
This is about first setting a tremendously good screen by Nurk, then getting off the screen and converting and pick and roll. So good.
Here's Jones. And he lays it straight in. Jones has got 6 in the quarter.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Utah leading by 7. Markkanen in the corner. Pass to Hendricks. Here's Mikhailuk. Giddey defending. Here's Hendricks. Lets the 3 fly. They get the rebound. Now Markkanen from downtown. Buzelis grabs the board. Buzelis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Jones kicks to Giddey. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Mikhailuk passes to Markkanen. Can't connect from short range. Last game for Chicago, it was a loss to the Pistons in Detroit. Pass to Jones. Giddey against George. Giddey no good.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
That'll do it for the first half. Jazz out in front, up 7. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Hello there, everybody. Tipping things off, we'll take a glance at some of the other games going on right now around the NBA. It's the Brooklyn Nets. They're in a 7-point hole in the second quarter. And turning our attention to the first half, a positive start for the Jazz.
They've been patient, not allowing the other teams to speed them up. Just making the plays that are there.
Yeah, protecting the lead by protecting the ball. Sounds simple, yet it's anything but. And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You have to like what you're seeing, guys, from Josh Giddey.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Bulls trail by 7. And on the floor for Billy Donovan as we get into the second half. Buzelis out there with Vucevic. Then it's Josh Giddey. Then it's Kevin Huerter. And it's Jones in at the point guard position. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Utah Jazz. They've led by as much as 10. Hits. Got that one from Nurkic.
This is exactly where you want Jusuf Nurkic, operating on the offensive end.
Here's Jones. It's good. Jones has got 10.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Utah leading by 4 to the inside. Nurkic, and finished off by Nurkic.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
On the basket by Jones.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
George up top, defended by Jones. And it's George missing. Bulls trail by 3. Giddey with it, now guarded by Nurkic. Giddey against Nurkic. Outside, Jones. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
They tried to stay perfect in the half, but 3 for 4 now.
Drains it from beyond the arc. He's got 14.
Boy, you have got to be pleased with the start of this third quarter. 3 for 4 out of the gates. Just keep your rhythm now.
For Chicago, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Giddey, no good. Utah leading by 6. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thank you. Lauri Markkanen is a 7-footer with touch, but he can also attack off the dribble. Referencing comparisons to Dirk Nowitzki, he said, quote, when someone hits a fadeaway jumper, they say, that's the Dirk. Maybe someday I'll get the drag step to be called the Lauri. Guys, back to you.
Ooh, that's a sweet move, too. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. Three-pointer, Markkanen. It's rebounded by Giddey. Giddey's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Buzelis. The putback. Second shot opportunity. Pass to Jones. For the tie. It's hauled in by George. George has got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Mikhailuk. And George kicks to Markkanen. Another miss by Utah. Bulls trail by 3. Giddey goes in.
To me, it's the ability to facilitate that enhances Josh Giddey as a scorer. You've got to play him for both, and right now he's cooking the defense.
Utah's gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And the guys get a little bit of a break, mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. Taking a look at Chicago, down at 10th in the early going, looking to make a move up in the standings.
And, you know, for the Bulls, they haven't attracted any serious attention here in the early season. It's been the kind of average start that most had predicted.
I do think they're capable of more than what they've given so far. If this coaching staff gets them right on track, and once they get a few more games under their belt, the wins will start to come.
Bucket is good.
Boy, Markkanen uses his size to great effect down low.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. You know, Greg, in recent seasons, Lauri Markkanen has taken on a leadership role.
And Markkanen has been the featured player on some very young teams, and he's really embraced that role, proving to be a positive influence both on and off the court.
Jazz have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Pass to Mikhailuk. And here's Nurkic. Vucevic defending. Fades away. And Nurkic gets it to go. Nurkic has got 10 points in the game.
Well, you can see on the face-up, Nurkic will drop that midi on you.
Bulls trail by 3. Here's Giddey. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down from you guys.
It's deflected. Driving to the basket.
Tremendous burst from Josh Giddey on the drive. Just turns up the intensity.
Jazz have gone to even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Markkanen passes to Mikhailuk. Now Nurkic. Pass to Hendricks. 6 to shoot. George, that's a 2-pointer. Rebounded by Vucevic.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Kicks it out to Jones. Shoots the 3. Rebound, Utah. Hendricks has got his 8th rebound here tonight. To the paint, here's Nurkic, and finished off by Nurkic.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. He's checked in for Utah. And Chicago also making a switch. Dosunmu, he's checked in for Josh Giddey. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. It's a 1-point game to the wing right side. Vucevic. And again, Chicago. No good. Down low. Collier. That's good.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
The Bulls have gone 8 of 14 on their shot attempts here in the third. Some pretty nice work. Bulls moving the ball around. Dosunmu finds Jones. It's stolen. Here's Collier. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Utah.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
They've also been scoring on the break with how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court. Anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Pass to Nurkic. It's good for the 7th time this game. He's shot 7. He has made 7.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Herter on the wing. That's in, coming off an assist from Jones. Herter's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Bulls. Pass to Nurkic. Banked in off the glass. Nurkic has got 16 points.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
From deep, Herter, and the Bulls, another 3.
That's his 5th triple of the night. 2 in the first half, 3 in this one. Huge production.
To the middle. Here's Nurkic, and he banks in the layup. Nurkic has got 14 points here in the second half.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
From deep, Herter. Utah with the rebound. Hendricks has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Pass to Mikhailuk. Inside, got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here. Several teams changing it up here. 23 seconds left to play here in the third. Anderson kicks to George. 5 to shoot. Takes a 3. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
And the team has gotten it done here in spite of his performance. Still 0 from the field.
Here's Giddey. And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. Jazz lead by 5. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your point guard. Survey the floor, serve it up on time and on target.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Lauri Markkanen is out there with Bailey. Then there's Filipowski. Then it's Collier. And it's Sensabaugh in at the 2. That's the group right now for Utah. And the foul called on Josh Giddey. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
To the paint.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for Utah, Kyle Filipowski. Shooting 1.
Bulls trail by 8. Here's Giddey. Pass to Dosunmu. Jacks up a 3. A rebound by the Jazz. Bailey with the ball. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession.
Boy, a turnover like that will have a coach just staring at his shoes, biting his tongue.
And Chicago shooting at a decent 44% clip here. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Filipowski.
Listen, he's going to get stronger, but you talk about guile and the willingness to battle down low. Josh Giddey is more than up to the task.
He misses the free throw.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that.
Absolutely.
Guys, we have seen a number of high-caliber players from Australia. Josh Giddey adding to the reputation of the country. This guy is long, he's versatile, and he's skilled. Boy, the team doing pretty well despite his offensive struggles right now. Boy, off a great pass there. That is just a matter of finishing strong.
Here's Collier. Giddey defending. A 3-ball. The rebound by Dosunmu.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And Giddey gets it to go.
Well, that's about confidence and composure on the interior. Josh Giddey does stand 6'8", makes that a little easier.
Here's Collier. it up from 12. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on Josh Giddey.
Third team foul. At the line for 2, Isaiah Collier.
No good on that one. The Jazz making a switch here. Nurkic is checked in, and Chicago also making a switch. Buzelis is checked in. He hits the second from the line.
You know, they would have liked to have gotten them all, but he did make it a 2-possession game.
Now here's Giddey, guarded closer. It's up a 3. Buzelis' shot is good. Buzelis has got his first 3 points of the game.
And Buzelis continues to work on improving his 3-ball. When he's hitting from there, everything else becomes easier.
Nurkic bounce pass. Oh, and they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Collier's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
Absolutely. When someone makes a shot, the first thought is, I want my own back.
Pass to Sensible. A 3-pointer, no good. Bulls trail by 5. Williams passes to Giddey. There's the triple. And there's Buzelis on the assist from Giddey. Giddey's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Utah's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. Here's Sensible. And the rejection by Smith.
Boy, nice job by Smith. Gets a piece of the ball without committing the foul.
Bulls moving the ball around. Smith sets the pick for Giddey. And misses it off the right side of the rim. For Utah, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the 4th quarter for them. Pass to Sensible. A 3-pointer is right on target. And the Jazz lead by 5.
There's just something special about a big that can deliver on time and on-target passes. Mr. Nurkic, have at it.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away. So both teams making some changes here. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Billy Donovan was saying to the team. He said to his players, I believe in you. I know what we have. It was less about X's and O's and more about the team's identity. Guys, they play for one another.
Allie, thank you so much.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Jazz leading by 3. Here's Nurkic. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That one on Vucevic.
And that's one of the things Nurkic does so well. Absorb contact and still be in control.
Free throw good. Nurkic. Bulls trail by 6. Jones tries in. Looks good. Is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
George takes a 2-pointer. Buzelis grabs the board. Buzelis has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. No good from outside.
Boy, he's trying to give this team a start, but the bucket simply will not go down.
Hendricks can't get it to go.
Nothing more important than protecting the rim, folks, and that's exactly what they get.
And Giddey gets it to go.
Wow, Josh Giddey might be young, folks, but a fearless big-time bucket right there.
Here's George. For 3. Cleared by Jones.
I'll tell you, he has not been at his best, but they're winning, and that's all that matters.
And that one is good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Utah's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. That one dropped.
After an ice-cold start to this game, he is pouring it on here in the second half.
And it's Jones with the ball for Chicago. A 2-point game. Vucevic trying to get open. Off the glass.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
George! The three is off. And Chicago shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Lauri Markkanen.
You know what? Nice job there on the attack at the rim, drawing the contact.
Shooting 2.
And he can't get the first one. So he comes up empty, missing both. Utah shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that. Here's George.
Name a type of shot. Keontae George can hit it. More than capable of scoring at all 3 levels.
15 foul.
It's the first, and that gives them the lead. And so he drops them both. It's a 2-point ball game.
Well, this is the exact guy you would pick to take that shot. Beautifully done.
And the foul's on Mikhailuk. That's his first foul. To take the lead, down he goes for 3.
This kid, Buzelis, loves these types of situations. He wants to be the guy they go to in the big moments.
With the step back. Outside Jordan. Nurkic's screen on Jones. Now Nurkic. Oh, what a finish.
And the swag Nurkic plays with, it's infectious. He doesn't back down from taking a big shot.
Jones outside. Josh Giddey. No good from 3.
I mean, apparently he still has the green light to shoot threes, but he is in an absolute funk right now.
Here's Markkanen. Shoots the 3. Cleared away by Jones. Chicago's gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the fourth. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
Had a foul to give there. You'd rather not have it cost your team points.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really want. He's got one more, though. So he can't get either to fall. 3 on 3. George fires. And it's off.
Boy, not looking sharp at all here in the second half, but it hasn't deterred him one bit.
It's in.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
And Will Hardy is called timeout. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. So I'm looking at the clock, and guys, the situation. What do you think we're going to see next?
Hey, they do have enough time here. If they shoot quickly to get the 2 for 1, we'll see if they try.
outside Markkanen. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth. And another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. Thoughts on what Coach wants to do here?
And they've got plenty of time to get a basket.
Well, they've got to be aggressive, guys, because the defense doesn't want to foul here.
From outside, knocks down the three.
Incredible. The rookie, Buzelis, coming through at the biggest moment of the game. This kid is special.
And Will Hardy calls timeout here. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. Guys, what are their best options now?
This is where great coaching can pay dividends.
Well, this is a chance to take the lead, so you've got to draw up a play to make it happen.
George against Jones. Here's Nurkic. George! It drops!
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. Guys, what's your take on how they maximize their opportunities now?
And they've got enough time left to get a good look. It's got to be quick, but it doesn't have to be a heave. You can still catch, turn, and shoot. They've got one shot at it here, obviously. It's a make-or-break situation.
And so it's Utah who scraped by with a win. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's gonna happen. How is this thing gonna play out?
And that'll do it, folks. So for Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us. And now, our player of the game, Jusuf Nurkic.